There are many different roles that people have in mind when they think about robots, or different images, very much influenced by books they have read, movies they have seen, stories they've heard as children. Our role is to focus on the Robot House showcase. So we study robots as potential companions for people living in a house. And here it's very, very important. A, the robot has to be useful, and B, it should do its job in a social way. When we do experiments, we are making sure that it looks like a house where maybe one of their friends or relatives could potentially live. And we find that it relaxes people more. It helps them to envisage that they could actually have not this robot, but some robot like that in the future in their house. People use this term that it is a more ecologically valid context, meaning people buy into it better than having these experiments run in the laboratory. It's more natural to them.
The main robots that we work on is the sunflower robots. It was designed by me during the second phase of the project, because we need a system that have more expressive feature. We decided to focus on sound, light, and physical body movement. In the context of Lirec, a migration basically means that the intelligence of the companion can migrate or move itself from one embodiment to another embodiment. Because of the migration issues, if you have an agent that too focus on facial expression, this might be an issue when it migrates to another system. For example, the eyeball dogs that does not have human face features.
So we use the robot as a basic mobile platform. It can navigate here in the house. It can remind people. It knows about the schedule of people. It can alert them to certain events in the house. Because this house has been designed as a smart house also, there are more than 40 sensors distributed in this house. The robot is able to perceive when someone rings the doorbell, or when the kettle is on, or when the kettle then goes off, or when someone opens the fridge door. Then we have a robot that we use for a physical assistant. It's the CareRobot 3, designed by Fraunhofer IPA in Stuttgart in Germany. It's made of industrial type components. It has a large manipulator, so it is able to pick up objects. For example, pick up your woolen hat or your coat and hand it to you in scenarios where maybe people are preparing to go outside, and the robot then helps them to fetch some clothing. The third robot that we use is the Aibo robot, the Sony Aibo robot, for the remote collaborative games. So between two people that are remotely situated, we are using that robot as part of a game that two people can play, whereby the role of the robot is a participant in the game and also provide the tactile dimension.
The robot house helped Lirec in the sense that it provides an environment, a realistic environment and naturalistic environment for the user that we can test the system on. And then it also provides a stable platform.
I think that the topic of robot companions for home assistants and possibly other scenarios is a very, very interesting area, not only for research, but also for possible applications. And for me, it's a very exciting time.